Okay, there we go. So I'm doing Colors Ultimate, but I'm keeping the title the exact same. It's literally the same game. It's just with HD, 60 FPS, and remixed songs that only play on the first 3 acts, but then acts 4 to 6 play the original versions. That's fine, really. The only thing that doesn't play in the game, for some weird reason they decided to change, is the drill underwater music.
What, you mean it doesn't it doesn't turn into a low pass like in the original?
No, it's not. It's not a thumping noise. They literally copied the one from Lost World. So it's not the water one. It's just the. It's hard to explain. Like if you just listen to them side by side, you'll know what I mean. Yo, SRE. Oh crap, that's right. Welcome to the stream. You're not seeing anything right now because I'm loading my Elgato capture. Yo, Rifty. There we go. Alright. Okay, so just to get this out of the way, I'm doing Colors Ultimate, not the original Colors, because it's literally the same game. And I don't know if I want to deal with emulation bugs. and not 60 frames. So I know there's a hack on Dolphin to do 60, but I'm not bothered. That's not Colors. I mean, look at the portrait of the game. It has a U in it, but not the stupid logo in the PlayStation screen. Oh, that's hilarious. I just realized that. Alright, give me a moment. How about we just take out the... Colors Ultimate soundtrack. Ow. Okay, it is Act 4. Why is this Act 4? It's supposed to be Act 3. For my favorite version of English. Is that an indirect way of saying F you, Cody? Okay, there's the timer. Let me share the screen. Well, let me share the song for now.
And I'm loading up a part of FC Playthroughs as long play for Aquarium Park, and I do indeed still hear the low pass effect on the music when Sonic goes underwater. It's yeah, I still don't understand it.
Yeah, like the original didn't do it, but for some reason they did it with Ultimate.
That was in the original too.
Was it? I don't think so.
Yeah, the low pass when going underwater is something that was in the original game.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
I played the Wii version more than enough times to know that detail.
Okay.
And the dreaded drowning music that would come with it. All in orchestration!
I hope you guys are doing well for now. In the meantime, I'm just stretching and relaxing a bit. Nope, not that one. It's kind of hilarious how Act 1 and Act 2 seem okay, but then there's Act 3 where they literally just straight up improved it.
I miss the brass in this level.
Original brass, yeah. Honestly, I like this one too. It's just not as thumpy as the original one. The beats in the original one were not as clear. That was like my only gripe with the original one. Like, the drums were not that audible. Over here, they're way more than audible. Felt like after Sweet Mountain, they then decided to wake up. I feel like Otani was like, oh shit, we're actually composing for this. We have to make this good. let's go into Act 2. Which is arguably a lot better.
I'm gonna say, one of the Australian members of Radio Saber's never heard of black pudding before.
What?
It's basically pig's blood turned into a source of protein to have as part of an English breakfast.
No thanks. Sorry. Pig's tails should not be part of anything. Sorry.
And I didn't say tail, I said the blood.
Blood? That's even worse.
So it's a British thing that is just way too out of hand for anyone outside of us.
No, just...
Yeah, good, sorry.
I don't know why people bash this remix. I like it. Maybe the drums could be toned down a bit.
We just missed the aim and break drums, that's the issue.
Alright, I'll start in 2 minutes. Okay, here's the stream, it went on. Cool. Oh my god, Cody. Rexy needs to break down the problems with this soundtrack. She might.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I've just like been hearing little nuances here and there in comparison to the original. At the very least, the composition is still the same. But that's...
It's
really
roughly
as
the
much as I
same.
can with
The
it.
problem is there are some hits and misses, so I think it's good that I'm doing
Yeah.
the ultimate version because we got to actually hear the remixes and then we go back to the original ones.
Yeah. Over on Radio Sega, I've been used to people talking about the music, but I'm not the only one among everyone there that thinks the Reach for the Stars remix there is actually one of the best tracks in the entire thing, and their favorites are normally the more generic ones that just had a few instrument changes here and there. Sure.
Alright, give me a moment. My fucking PS5's updating. The firmware.
Okay.
Just to get this out of the way. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's just play, I guess, Asteroid Coaster. Until I launch the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but some of the Spyro and maybe Crash music in the remakes uses the wrong notes occasionally. I know that the Pac-Man remake that just came out suffers from that issue.
Okay, I can understand some changed notes just to better fit the key, like I noticed with the Cortex boss fights and
yeah,
particularly Toon Time from Warped.
There's Toon
But the biggest
Time.
issue,
There's what's that one from Spyro 3? Molten Crater is a big one that's completely terrible. I'm sorry.
well, Molten Crater is, I mean, it was indeed missing the rural sample from the original, but nothing much could have been done if they couldn't find the original sample that got used.
Yeah,
So,
the same one
yeah.
that they freaking used in Hurricane.
No, I meant. Oh wait, Hurricos.
I think. Well,
I couldn't remember there being a growling voice in Hurricos.
well, they could have just made it with their mouths like they did with frickin' what's it called? Something Cove. I forgot. Lava Cove in Spyro 2?
You said Magma Cove.
Magma
yeah.
Cove. Okay. They did that.
They actually allowed a voice actor who was in to actually provide the voice for that Magma Cove one, which
Hey, Minnie.
I think it could. I personally think that could have been a lot better if that even got G majored like in the original.
I feel like
Okay.
added to the. Wait, there's an update? What?
I guess.
Wait. Piss off, blind squirrels. Hold on.
I could have made that noise for them in Molten Crater with enough sound tuning and alcohol. Oh god. I get what you mean. Oh yeah, the one that has some little falsetto chanting, like the whoa. Oh great, that sounds like Mickey Mouse. What on earth? But yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine with the minor change notes in the Crash one because at least it fits the key of the music. But the biggest issue I have, and I think I've mentioned it with Abdul earlier, is in the Turtle Woods bonus stage, where the freaking bass pattern is an entire 2 bars behind the rest of the song.
And then there's, I mean, that's not bad, but then there's...
I mean, it does feel bad if you expected things to be on key or anything, and then all of a sudden you just hearing
which
the
one?
bass just...
Which one you're talking about?
Turtle Woods bonus round.
No. I disagree. That one's like, it's not out of sync or anything. What is out of sync is the B
What?
bonus round. It's the digging bonus round. That is completely out of sync.
I think I'll need to re-listen to that one to get the idea.
Just go listen to the digging one. You'll clearly see the desync.
Singing it, bonus round, NST, music. Oh, like YouTube, show me your worst. I mean, I couldn't remember this being an issue for me at all, but I'll listen. Let's see. Oh, this is the regular music, not the bonus round. God damn it. Where is it?
Just type like digging bonus or something. My
Digging
video
it
will
bonus,
pop
there
up.
we are. I found it. Okay.
So to go back on the Pac-Man issue, they had pre-compressed versions on the original disc and played during bonus segments. Wow. Instead of using that, they recomposed, but then decided to compress the new composition. Why? Why? The sound chip for the current gen consoles and even the PS4 and Xbox One are like so much better compared to PS1.
Okay, I know what you mean with the
Desync.
With the desync in there, because I was expecting another.
No, it's a literal desync.
But yeah, I know that. I was expecting another marimba on another speaker to actually provide an echo effect, but that just wasn't there.
Yep. It sounds terrible. Yeah, why? I feel like some modern games right now are like suffering from this when it comes to re-releases.
But I still don't like the delayed by 2 bar baseline into the woods bonus.
And then there's Sonic Origins. 1 and 2 in CD are fine. Why the hell is 3 like, it sounds compressed? I think Eric even like complained about this. Like, why does it just sound so muffled?
See, the big issue with Sonic 3 is that it hasn't had another, advanced port before. And we were expected to get something great with this, but even then we saw that the Mania team that ended up working on the game were even pushed for time. They were not happy with the end results.
Obviously, because Sega Corp rushed them, and then and then they're trying to rush Sonic Team. Just completely ridiculous.
You know what else is bloomin' ridiculous? I mean, I was just like browsing our certain favorite Raptors community feed, saying that Mario is absolutely perfect in with the movie remake. I mean, I guess if you want to look at the form, it's not entirely perfect still in look, but yeah, I finally got to listen to the Mario trailer myself. Chris Pratt's Mario is not Mario.
It doesn't fit, nah. Like,
So
you could
why
say...
is anyone gonna how can anyone back it up?
You could say that, you know, it might be the same case with the Sonic movie, but the Sonic movie kind of nailed his personality a lot. That's the whole premise. He's supposed to be obnoxious before caring.
You're so right about this one. The thing with with Ben Schwartz's Sonic is that it does indeed give me those vibes that are similar to Jamal White's interpretation of the character back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And feels every bit as snark as I would expect from the character. So, yeah, I believe he nailed it. And the thing with Mario is that he never really had a voice actor change, but he was always this crazy-sounding Italian guy. Great, even I can do a better voice than Chris Pratt, and I'm not even of the same gender.
Yeah, I played Mario before. Stomping Koopas. Ow. Sorry. Okay, let's go back to cyberspace one more time. The build we got in Origins was not what they submitted in the final build. Sega meddled with Origins after submission. That's stupid, honestly. And then Iizuka and Kishimoto have the audacity to go up against Sega Corp. Just so they can actually build a compelling game. And guess what? Without Sega meddling, look at what the reception is right now. Post first reveal after IGN's stupid meddling. With Sega Corp, not Sonic Team. Sega Corp. I don't understand how Chris Pratt got Mario. It's like taking a character like Mickey Mouse and deciding to give it to Chris Pratt. Imagine giving someone that has a very deep voice for Mickey. Jack Black as Mickey? On the bright side, everyone else is good. It's just maybe it's an early take, who knows? Maybe he will go with full Italian, just not completely Italian. In some segments. Brazilian dub has the best voice for Mario. I thought the French one had the best one. I kept seeing on Twitter that some people were praising the French version. Alright, update is imminent to being done, just about 9 minutes.
Hello, Westy.
Hello, Westopolis. It's kind of funny because her and I joked about that. Because of Shadow.
Shadow, huh?
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Oh, whoops. Origins is still $45. What the f...
Wasn't cold in the UK. Oh, you tell me there, Wesley. Getting out of my hotel for, lodgings, whatever, for my brother's wedding yesterday. It was lovely weather going into to sleep, but this morning when I got out, I regretted bringing a raincoat.
Why is there a Sonic t-shirt DLC for Forces? What the fuck? Oh my god. That's amazing.
Avatar customization. That is just so weird.
I'm downloading that.
Put that on your avatar when you play Forces.
Yo, Ace. He had a wedding during wet weather. Oof.
I was lucky that the weather was dry yesterday. So, yeah. Oh, you have one? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, it was absolutely lovely yesterday. My brother is a very happy man, and that's exactly what I wanted from all of this. Because I was a groomswoman, I also got some ushering roles for the ceremony itself, just to guide people into the chapel. I mean, I wouldn't call it a wedding chapel because it's not a church, but you know, the room itself where the marriage took place. So that was nice, and to join the 12-year-old boys who were also part of that similar role. Yeah.
Also, this update would have been done like 10 minutes ago, but because I'm streaming, that's taking priority over downloading for some reason.
And as is customary at the family events, my dad let me use his camera, so cool to great to go ahead and take some snaps around.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just like lovely to see family, new in-laws, my brother's work colleagues for some reason. And all in all, it's just a very wholesome time.
How big is Frontier supposed to be?
Abs is having a crash-themed wedding. Oh, I wish. Oh, come to think of it, the freaking wedding cake was superhero-themed. The back of the cake, not the one revealed in public, had ended up having different superhero logos on each of the tiers. So Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Captain America. So I guess if we wanted to reference it as love for comic books, then that's how we get it.
This is the download. Then we have to install. Ooh. Amazing. I'm having a crash-themed wedding. What the f... No. I'm not even having any kind of theme for a wedding. I just want a basic-ass wedding with no attention. You're right, Cody, but I have no idea why this is taking slow. Taking so long. It shouldn't be the case, but because I can literally download 3 gigs in like 2 minutes or something. The one time there's no Marvel versus DC rivalry. Oh, hello, fish. Sorry, I'm eating Nutella bar. Or Nutella biscuit bar.
Still waiting to have my dinner downstairs as well. Despite all the effort it took to get back home, my mom is still adamant on making a roast chicken dinner. The one time where there's no Marvel versus DC rivalry. Yeah, my brother doesn't care about comic book rivalry. If it exists, he'd watch it. He's just so laid back.
Also, shout out to my PlayStation store. For some reason, having Frontiers lower than $60. So like 55 or something. Very weird pricing. And the deluxe edition is $63 instead of 70. Okay, installing is not going to be taking super long. It's the downloading that's really messy at times.
Well, you're gonna have to be in Tropical Resort alone because it looks like my food is ready.
No worries.
I'll be back soon.
All good. Okay, let's go. Let me switch the screen back. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Well, this is everything from here. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, everything else downloads perfectly fine, by the way. But not colors. Alright. I think that game would have a discourse by now. When is a Marvel game not having any discourse? Ah, yes. I don't get why they couldn't have remade this one or, like, took the original one and just upscaled it. Because this does not look upscaled, it's literally just the original version. What is AI upscaled are the cutscenes. For some reason. Not a fan of this remake being the intro, yeah. It's not as upbeat. The song itself is really good. The remix is really nice. It's the beginning that's just... But I guess they were going for a different style. Look at that amazing shot, and then look at the game. Let me check what my settings were. Ultimate music mix, okay. Should be that. Boost blur is off. Vibration, wisp, okay. I hate how music and sound effect are mixed together. It's so dumb. Like, it's so amazing that they haven't changed that yet. And then there's video that's literally just brightness. I wish the cutscenes were that animated instead of just standing around making jokes. Yeah. I still say Colors DS is better. Only reason I bought this is because I didn't have a Wii for the original. Ah. You and I both. Well, I have a modded Wii, but I never got into Sonic that much, so I wasn't that interested in Colors at the time. Also, Cody, the title screen has a U. the PlayStation one doesn't have. Okay. Oh wow. Forgot I had customization on. Oh yeah, the perfect homing attack also. That's like horrible sounding too. Nope. Two different regions, yeah. Well, in any case, I'm here in the UAE, so we're supposed to get the European version anyway, right? So that's what we have. Man's here. Okay, so for colors, this game is extremely short, unlike Unleashed. So this game will likely take around 3-ish hours, so... I was debating on doing both the original version and Ultimate, but I decided to just do Ultimate, because it's practically the same exact game. Alright, I don't have laser yet. No. Yeah, I know how to do a double jump. Thanks, Tits. This game was pretty jam-packed for what it had to offer. I mean, it's still the Wii game for what it is. They didn't really add anything new. They just changed the red ring locations just to put the bloody ghost wisp in. The original has missing sound effects. No, the original was on the Wii, and it's actually a superior version because it felt like a complete game.
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is epic. Everyone and their brother is gonna want to come here.
No doubt, but now I'm not sure why we're here. This place looks totally harmless.
Because Eggman plus secretly built amusement park equals evil plot for us to foil.
Also, the story is very childish.
Good at keeping things hidden.
True, it would be pretty hard to miss a giant floating space amusement park surrounded by planets. Still, an evil plot? I don't know.
Wow! Plot or not, you can't be mad at this view. This place has taken beauty to the next level. I'm just surprised that it was so easy to sneak in here.
I wouldn't say it was that easy.
I hate the new locations for the red rings. Very annoying. Yeah.
People, buckle up as Eggman's ultra-accelerating space elevator whisks you to an interplanetary wonderland of fun.
I can't believe somebody was dumb enough to leave the keys in this thing. It's like Eggman's begging us to sneak in and trash the place.
Oh man, this thing's got crazy fast acceleration.
You call this fast?
This amusement park has been constructed entirely out of a sense of remorse for my past transgressions and is in no way associated with any sort of evil plot or premeditated misdeeds.
Well, that's a relief.
Just thinking about it makes my head feel like it wants to. Huh?
Little aliens!
Your voice chip is stuck on Cowboy again. Stop talking and net those aliens.
Come on here, you little varmints! Come back here! Gonna get you! Hey, come here!
I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
Huh?
Hey, what's going on? Huh? Whoa!
And now we have laser. Yo, Cobra. No playable Silver and Blazing Frontiers, not buying it. That's a very stupid reason to not buy a game. I'm sorry, it just is a stupid reason. Okay. Oh. So am I? What? I am buying Frontiers. I don't know what you're talking about. No more Sonic 4? Yeah, thank God. Oh. No. Oh, you can't break that like that. Okay, that makes sense.
Don't fall. There's nothing to land on down there. Access the racer.
There we go. It's pretty much like how they changed the cage locations in that PC version of the original Rayman. Did they? I don't know. I don't follow much of Rayman. Other than... because there's nothing of Rayman. Are all of those tutorial lines from Tales in the original? I don't know, honestly. I feel like the Tales stuff is new. I recall a different version. Was it the modded version on emulator that has missing sound effects? No. I've never streamed the emulator one, but there you go. They still haven't fixed the walking animation or the running animation in the map.
Capacitor to the maximizing modulationizer.
I think this is the modded version of Rayman, one he's referring to, and based on other people's playthrough,
I wish I knew what you were saying,
things are very different.
Or gal, or whatever you are.
Oh man, that was crazy!
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go somewhere?
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with, like, some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
Huh? Okay, seriously? We need to find Eggman and figure out how catching these aliens fits into whatever heinous plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
Why did that huh? From Sonic felt like the stock sound effect from YouTube. Oh my god. Oh wow. Nice. I've never had that glitch before. Okay, I think we just unlocked the Ghost Wisp. Sorry, Jade Wisp. I'm not really going for the red stars, so sorry if that triggers anyone. Of course, they made massive changes, but they've also made certain changes, location changes in the original PC version shortly after console releases.
23, 24, 25. Ah, not nearly enough aliens.
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake.
That'll be easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints.
Idiot, get me more aliens.
Y'all want fries with that? I reckon that hurt a bit.
Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder.
Sorry.
Precious little aliens. I'll harness their hyper-go-on power, and then nothing will stop me. I know I say that every time, but this time, really, nothing will stop me.
Boss?
What? Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
Huh? He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great! I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy. At least I know he won't screw it up. Hasta la bye-bye, suckers!
Guess it's time for me to start stopping.
I get it.
The writing, yeah. Nice boss fight, by the way. I got done in like 20 seconds.
Just tighten this last bolt. Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here, too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code, so only I can read it. Okay, ask away.
Who are you, and what is happening to your people?
Okay, he says his name is Talks a Lot, and he's from a faraway soda, and where flowers water them with dances.
Yeah, I think your machine still has some bugs.
Yeah, I think I can figure this out though.
Was he just moonwalking? Yeah, he was moonwalking.
He said his
Sonic.
name is Yacker. He's from a race of beings called wisps.
Wisps?
No, wisps with a W.
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, sure. So anyway, they're either being used for their magical powers by an evil man.
Okay, kids. It's wisps with a W.
I just hear save them over and over.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out, and maybe save some aliens.
Boss man said to wrangle every piece of this mess. When you consider what we're doing from a robot's point of view, it's actually pretty gruesome.
Don't think about it.
If you say so.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
I guess it can't matter much. Yeah, it sounds like the very arm that's missing actually destroys the whole thing.
Next stop, the tropical resort. Next stop, the Sweet Mountain.
The Sweet Mountain.
We know they look delicious, but please refrain from licking the rind.
Oh. And yeah, it was fourth wall breaking. Amazing.
Uh-oh, that switch just released some Eggman robots.
Sonic Colors. By the way, welcome Drift. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. This is still Sonic Colors though. It's still the original game. There's not a remake. It's not a redo. It's not nothing. It's just a re-release under a different name. There's nothing ultimate about it. As long as it's the same game, it doesn't matter, honestly.
Sweet Mountain, yum.
Welcome back.
Uh-oh, that switch just released some Eggman robots.
Oh, I didn't say. I also forgot that Tails had some new added voice lines from his original actress.
Yep.
All the things I can remember from Rayman Legends, cake eating isn't one of them.
Oh, what? Oh.
But of course it did have its fair share of food stages. All I can really remember about Legends now is the amount of times I had to play online just to try and get that Platinum trophy.
Oh, wow. That was a very long homing attack. Except this was before Rayman Legends, yeah.
About 4 years.
It's a worse port, so actually you're playing the original game but with better controls. I don't know how your controls can be improved from a Wii game coming to current platforms. It's more modern controls than modified, because playing with the Wii isn't exactly, well, enticing. Because if I play it on emulator, on Dolphin, I'm still gonna be using this. Because the only changing thing here is the music right now and the customization. Music is debatable, but just to get a flavor of both... Did I just enter the same level?
Yes, you did.
Just to get a feel and a flavor, quote-unquote, from everything. I don't want to replay colors with Ultimate, so I'd rather just do Ultimate and just get both instead. But no, the controls are better either way, honestly. There's no difference. Plus 60 frames.
I ain't too worried about 60 frames, but hey, it's all fine. The main irks that I have with calling it Ultimate is that it's already competing with Smash Ultimate, which already has a load of freaking extra features, not just on the aesthetic side.
Haha.
But yeah, very similar to Eric. I mean, even though the composition is still there for the music, it just feels like it's the only radical thing that just got really
Yeah.
changed up.
Yeah, other than that, really not much has changed.
Yeah.
Besides like graphical bugs and stuff, which is understandable.
Yeah. I still know I was needing getting Ultimate myself, especially considering I still have a working Wii and a way to record it. But, yeah.
Just mod your Wii.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no
Mod? Oh, mod.
Yeah. I mean, there's no online on Wii and DS anymore, so you might as well just mod it.
I guess.
It's actually pretty cheap for PS4, PS5. Yeah. Don't get the Switch version though. The Switch version is the worst one. If you have a decent working PC, then just wait for it to get on Steam, because apparently it's still coming to Steam.
I don't think I noticed that detail even in the original version. Like the wisps that you rescued going into levels that
Going
had
to other
them.
planets, yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're going to other planets, but in levels that they're available in.
Well, the thing is, they weren't available before. I have to unlock them.
Like, I don't think I saw any going into Asteroid Coaster, but maybe wrong. Wait, Asteroid Coaster? I mean, I'm wrong about this. Asteroid Coaster does use Rocket as part of the boss.
It's still not on Steam, nope.
Okay, let me check the action replay on this one.
Whatever.
Yeah, none of the rocket wisps went to Starlight Carnival, which means you don't use them there. I definitely didn't notice that detail in the OG. If that was even there at all.
I do like playing Colors Ultimate from time to time because if you think about it, there really is no good modern Sonic game you can get on current gen consoles until Frontiers. True. I was gonna say Generations, but that's not on PS4 and Xbox One. I'm not counting backwards compatibility, so Generations can't cheat. Fair.
Generations can't cheat. Yeah, you're right about that one. It is still playable on Steam.
It's like the only good part.
I believe it still gets modded, particularly for the Sonic, I'm gonna say the SHC, the Sonic hacking contest. Which reminds me, I should see what entries we have this year. Oh, entries we had this year. It's finished it finished 3 weeks ago.
That's one way to get the gold ring. You hate the Epic Store so much. On the bright side, you do get free games from time to time. It's been 1.5 years since Kingdom Hearts released on EGS and it still isn't on Steam. Then Square's Stealth dropped. The World Ends with Your Neo a few days ago, 13 months after releasing an EGS. Square works in completely different ways. Also, I just entered the same app.
I was expected. The Steam version of Sonic Generations did get a hacked submission in this year's SHC, and it made Mario playable.
I need Cube for this part, which I don't have, but I'm not gonna go back to this part anyway.
Was it the Mario 64 Mario, says Cascoda? Yes, it was. It did indeed specifically say Mario from SM64. Oh yeah, there's another Generations mod that also got brought into it, but it's just to dress up Sonic. Lol.
Stop entering the same level. I'm sorry, it's just a habit when it comes to advancing to next levels. That's the thing.
Huh, someone actually also did another Sonic Generations hack, but adding a completely original stage, which looks a lot like Cool Edge from Unleashed.
Nice.
Just for different layouts.
Yo, Antihero? What's poppin'? Hey, if it's Aquarium Park, don't mind me. I will enter it multiple times on purpose. I will enter Act 1 purposely. Multiple times.
Is it me or does the green hover wisp also have different music?
Yes.
Is it green hover? Yeah.
It's completely new, so...
I gained a fan of it. I missed the whole da 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 floaty floaty music right there from the OG. What happened with that?
Wait, OG? There is no OG.
The old green hover was in the original Sonic
Oh,
Colors. It
green
had a
hover.
completely different...
For some reason, I thought you were asking about this one. No, this one was not in the original.
Oh, the Jade Ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, I had no rings there, surprisingly.
I see. It moved a lot like the hover wisp, which is what made me think.
Yeah, no, it's not hover. I never knew Sonic could just destroy cubes of simply touching them after getting them from the Ghost Wisp form.
Why
Yeah,
was
that's
the ghost
also
necessary,
shocking.
says Cascoder. I hear it's very... I mean, I heard from just looking at it online that it's meant to be similar to Shadow's Chaos Control, in which you can just warp through the level, but that's not what it looks like to me.
I think I touched it on the side, though. That's the thing. It's probably why it got destroyed.
Yeah, that's another thing that I don't really particularly like much about remakes, and that's all the unnecessary anti-restriction features. I mean, I get it, they're relevant for newer players, but I was already a grown adult when I played this game to begin with. So I just don't understand how people would prefer it being even easier.
Why was the ghost necessary? Was it planned for the original? No. The Ghost Wisp came in Lost World, I think. And because they remastered this game, they decided like, oh yeah, let's just put this one in this game too. And this one single wisp, it managed to make them go, let's just mess around with the red ring locations now. Because we incorporated a wisp from another Sonic game. That has nothing to do with the wisps, by the way. Because this game's the only one.
According to this, the first appearance of the Jade Ghost wasn't in Sonic Lost World. It wasn't even in Sonic Lost World at all.
Which one was it then?
But it...
Team Sonic
Team
Racing?
Sonic Racing!
Ah.
Experience has taught me to investigate anything that glows.
To eat it in the game, because why not?
Experience has
Yeah.
also taught me that the best way to solve problems is to kick robot butt.
Visitors are cautioned to avoid feeding, petting, or saving any aliens.
But can we eat the ship?
Excuse me, giant killer robot? You want to do this the hard way or the easy way? Somehow I knew you'd say that. Let's dance.
Let's dance. Twitch needs a slap in the face and can go F itself, carrying this false filtering crap. Oof.
Oh yeah! I also recall that Worlds 2 and 3 have
Whoops.
different lines from the Act 2 and Act 3 cutscenes, but that could also apply to different bosses. So this whole thing can also play out with the Starlight Carnival boss, but with a cannon from that ship firing on Sonic instead. And the only detail in the Act 3 boss is just a story beat that has no relevance on the boss you're fighting to begin with.
Ow. Did Sonic know there was a robot in this ship before it appeared? Because if he didn't, he's straight up talking to a ship. Probably. I don't know, this game's really strange at times.
As far as Sonic's concerned, every robot has a sentient personality, even if it's a yokai.
Ah. Whoops. I boosted instead of homing attack. Sonic really likes talking to robots in this game, doesn't he? Because even Tails, I think even Tails questions him.
I was looking at you thinking about Twitch, right? Twitch needs to slap in the face and delete your comments for putting something like battle.net in your comment, even though it's not a full link and literally the name of the service. Just type battle.net without the period. That makes things all easier. That's what I do. You can't kick robot butt because this robot has no legs, and if you had no legs, you basically have no butt. What? I don't know, this thing does have a rounded haunch to me.
You can't kick robot butt because this robot has no legs. If you have no legs, you basically have no butt. No, you can have a butt with no legs.
Literally doing butt stomps towards you anyway.
Oh, that was the last hit and I died on it. Whoops. And then he dies.
Hey, Tails, you missed the BBBE. Huh? Best boss beating ever.
Oh my god, okay, that's a horrible line.
Is the actor giving you any more information or limericks or whatever it is he's spouting?
Well, first, remember, this translation stuff isn't 100%.
Trust me, I remember.
So anyway, these aliens are made up of a really powerful energy source called hyper-go-ons. It's inside of them.
Like a battery?
No. Well, sort of. It's their life source. You only got a taste of it. Look at what happened. Battery is sort of an understatement. Funny thing, it was first translating as horrible body odor.
Ew.
Anyway, it seems an evil man, and you might know him, who they call Baldy Nosehair.
Baldy Nosehair? That's the best thing I've heard all day. I gotta remember that one.
I know, I've already written it down. Anyway, he's draining them of their power, all their power, and using it for an evil aquatic mammal? An evil dolphin? No, a porpoise. Oh, an evil purpose.
That's good intel. Keep working on it.
Hey, where are you going?
To find Baldy McNosehair, of course. I'm totally calling him McNosehair.
Nice.
This era of Sonic is not even modern Sonic anymore. It's the Baldy Nosehair era.
The Baldy Nosehair was a great meme at the time. Even in the Japanese version, he was referred to as a mustached egg.
Enjoying our candy paradise.
Why is Sonic smelling himself? I assume he showers often, so why did he assume he smells because Tails' dumb machine said horrible body odor? I think it's because Sonic used the wisps.
Enjoying our candy. Next up.
Alright, Starlight Carnival. With all the running, I think Sonic does take a shower pretty often. Oh, whoops.
I can do this all day.
Oh, how did people do this? Was that the last one?
I'm on my way.
Automation the world.
Even in the Japanese cutscenes, there was a reason why Sonic had to sniff his armpits, and it was like when they were referring to the Wisp power, it was originally referred to as an armpit beauty spots.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoops. What is this going? Oh my god, this stupid platform. Japanese version was written after the English version. Oh my god, shut up, Tails. Where's my English speaking writing team? Oh boy, that makes it even worse. Then again, what can you say? They wanted this to be child friendly, so they got it.
Yeah, I know the Japanese version was written after the English one, so yeah. I know they wanted to make it more appealing towards the English fan base.
Unleashed is child friendly, yet Eggman told Sonic to die off so he could still have a nose. I don't know, I feel like Unleashed wasn't that child friendly, but it was friendly enough. This game just takes it to the next step.
One thing I really didn't like about Sonic Colors was how simplified the QTEs were. And that's just simply because you mash A a lot.
I mean, and the level design.
I mean, I'm fine with the level design. It's definitely a more of a
Straightforward.
relaxed way to get into a more relaxed way to get into the boost engine if Unleashed was proven to be too rough on you.
That's what made it fun though, the complication, the speeding across multiple different areas and pathways.
But it also had a werehog.
That doesn't make it bad.
I know it doesn't make it bad, it just makes it strange.
If people can like Sonic 1, they can like the Werehog. They have no excuse, I'm sorry.
I get it, it's okay.
Alright, Act 2.
So I take the black shoes was a custom thing that you slapped onto Sonic before it started the game?
It's custom, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonic Colors need to adapt for Wiimote controls, yeah, I get that. But it also had GameCube controls as well, which also help things. Yeah, I definitely cannot imagine a game like HD Unleashed playing half as good with just Wiimote controls. I mean, they managed to at least figure out Wiimote and nunchuck combinations there for like Knights. But for a mainline game, of course some tweaks in the level design had to happen. Drifter saying I'm fine with the Werehog as long as it has nothing to do with flying batteries on. What? Flying batteries on is one of the best stages in Sonic and Knuckles. I mean, it can be claustrophobic, but it's definitely memorable in its own right.
I don't recall much from Flying Battery Zone, but I feel like if it's not Deadline from Rush, and not something like Sonic 1's, I guess, or Sonic 2's, then it's kind of not that memorable or not good. I don't know. Maybe I don't know much. I don't remember much from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's like my least favorite of the trilogy.
Yeah, I guess that's understandable. As someone who would end up picking up Sonic and Knuckles without locking on, but I've been to Flying Battery more than enough times when getting used to the game, so that does have more of a thought towards how I would go through the level.
Nice, thank you, Spring.
I don't care if it's Knuckles or Mania, both of them have terrible stages. I mean, I get the Mania version because it's pretty late on. But what I really call it as... Yeah, whoops indeed. What I really call it as bad as levels like Metropolis Zone or maybe even Scrap Brain. I mean, Scrap Brain is already a big claustrophobic mess as it is.
I don't know, I kind of enjoyed Scrap Brain despite what it is.
Yeah. At the very least, Flying Battery does have some cool set pieces, even in the Mania version. And it also has the best music in Sonic and Knuckles. Fight me IRL.
Whoops.
I can do this all day.
I can do this all day. Only when you have lives of me. In that case, I can't do it all day. Yo, Nintendo TV 64, what's up? You love colors so much, understandable. I like it, it's just not my cup of tea compared to Unleashed. But I can see the simple appeal of this one.
I remember when I first bought Colors, I was under a very depressive episode, so it just felt like something to really take frustration out, especially based on the people's recommendations at the time.
I still don't know what prompted them to minimize the story on this one. Oh my god, stupid thing.
Went back with no tails? I don't get it.
I really feel like the Tails save is like pointless in this game.
Let me get it. You have infinite lives, but the tail save actually brings you back to the last bit of solid ground, right?
I think, yeah.
Huh.
Again, pointless.
Anything that has that kind of anti-frustration feature, especially if it's for a generation that I had already played games in, just felt extremely dumbed down. And now I'm gonna view of what games will be like in 20 years from now.
And guess what? This game's already easy. And they just had to put it in. Also, welcome. Brawlhalla lag.
You know, I hadn't really faced that much frustration in this kind of feature until I actually played Clone War Fantasy Reverie. Don't get me wrong, it's a great revisit towards Clone War 1 and 2, but they also added a function with infinite lives in it. And the game was well, Clone War 1 in particular was already too easy. Well, for the most part. I mean, the latter stage can be very. Oh, ladder stage. I mean, the seventh hub would be. I mean, 6. Is it 6? Yeah, 6. The sixth world is already challenging enough as it is. In fact, I'd like to compare it to Colors in terms of difficulty, but it certainly didn't need a freaking infinite life system. Hello there.
Wow, lame.
Be faith.
Hola, welcome back. Colors has the best soundtrack of the entire series. I heavily disagree. I think Unleashed is like peak. Again, I know it feels like I have an Unleashed bias, but seriously.
Yeah, good. Everyone has that game that they're super attached to, and most often it is indeed their favorite game.
Like, Unleashed does so many things right. That's the issue.
Though, strangely enough...
That doesn't mean this one's bad. No. Far from it. It's just Unleashed has more emphasis on the music more than this.
Strangely enough, one of my favorite Sonic soundtracks isn't even a good game to begin with. Thinking 06.
Even 06 is like really solid also with the soundtrack. I really want to play Cuphead, but me broke. I'm probably gonna get it for my birthday or something. I mean, go for it. The DS version of this game has a more focused story and has more solid gameplay if that's your kind of thing. It's basically just rush gameplay, isn't it? I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna complain if it's rush gameplay. That and Generations. Because I enjoyed Rush. I didn't do Rush Adventure because it has all these gimmicks to enter zones and stages. Because the zones and stages themselves are fun, it's just the way you have to enter them is so stupid. So I decided not to do that.
Wait, did I also realize that I could repeat any checkpoint at any time by changing Clone War's outfit, making the 150 Dream Stones too easy? I just didn't care about the 150 Dream Stones because it's not an achievement. But now that I know of such a thing existed, that just feels very odd. Dragoon only slaps hard, then depression. You can't change my mind, says Drift. Well, when we get to Generations, we'll get to see Abby's reaction for ourselves.
What about?
So hello, Green Hover.
What about Generations?
The Egg Dragoon music being better than in Unleashed.
Is it?
Well, Drift certainly thinks so.
I wouldn't know, by the way, because I've never really heard it, because I've never really went that deep into Generations.
Well, for me, I was already way behind on playing modern Sonic games when I ended up playing Generations for my first time. I hadn't even played Sonic Adventure. The only modern-ish game that was represented that I had played was Heroes, but other than that, everything else was extremely unfamiliar to me.
You and I both, at the time.
Yeah, at the time, yeah. But that did encourage me to actually catch up on Sonic's legacy over the space of about 2 years. I did indeed buy the GameCube version of Sonic Adventure, the PS3 version of 06 when I managed to find it. It took me way too long to find a copy of Unleashed for the PS3. Sonic Close was obviously one of the first ones I managed to get because it was relatively new for its time.
I gotcha. Is that 100 ring? Wow.
Yes, that's 100. Rooftop Run Generations. Okay, well, which Rooftop Run Generations are you talking about? Are you talking about the classic Sonic stage, which is pretty much like a house remix of the original? Or are you talking about the modern one, which pretty much keeps the drums of the original, but also layered in more and more violins than an orchestra? Either way, both interpretations are great.
I'll take the help for those slider stages and tight Dreamstone fairies. Egg Dragoon Unleashed slaps harder than Depression, and you can't change my mind. It does. There is the Gens remix of Rooftop Run Smash Bros. Instead of the original version from Unleashed. Oof. Rooftop Run Generations, that is peak Rooftop. In a way, I agree. Because I think it's a more refined version of Rooftop.
Well,
I don't
the
even
Act 1 and
have...
Act 2, the Act 1 and Act 2 music, the versions are very different to each other, which is expected because classic style versus modern style.
Yeah. I don't even have Generations. I played it when I was little, but that was when I wasn't a pro boost gamer, so that doesn't really count.
Also, as you can see from the detail, there was not a single green hover wisp that went into Asteroid Coaster. I mean, yeah, Asteroid Coaster. I was talking about this one. This is Starlight Carnival. So you won't be able to see them there when you end up traveling there later. I honestly did not notice this detail when playing the original. How did this happen? Okay then, well, let's take a look at the Wii long play to get an idea.
Oh, what? No. There we go. Boost games are way more fun when you know the shortcuts and stuff like that, yeah. Unless it's Forces. In that case, none of that exists because it's literally just a straight line most of the time.
This park is
I'm gonna Sweet Mountain Act 1 to get an example.
Indeed I could, but I'm right here behind this generator. That's it, Hedgehog. Stand there and be a nice little target.
Tails, is that you humming?
Sonic, look out!
Ghost music sounds perfect to smoke a joint to. Well, that wasn't Ghost, that was Hover.
Tails, buddy?
He's mine!
Forces isn't a video game, it was scrap code that someone accidentally released. Yeah, it's called Sega.
To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend. This turned out much better than I could have hoped, and I only used a small prototype.
Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I will. In fact, the only way to make this better would be to have you two fight.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do this.
What the?
Tails, buddy, are you all right?
Huh? Where am I? Why is my nose hair tingling?
Lousy, cheap alien energy. Huh? Ran out of juice. Well, I'll get more. Lots
This is
more.
why you don't rely on
And
fossil
then I won't
fuels.
just control one little punk, but the whole universe. In the meantime, enjoy the park.
Yeah.
I'll leave you your own private tour guide.
Just punch
By the way,
Tails.
just yeah. By the way, I just quickly checked over a long play of the Wii version, and when you rescue a wisp,
Told you he had an evil
they
plot.
don't actually
Something
go
here
to
was a good
stages that
idea.
have them.
There it is,
They
straight from the
instead they
horse's
just
mouth.
spread it out from the center in just random directions.
Hmm.
Dang.
That was a detail that I did not see in the original, because it didn't exist.
Baldy McNose hair line coming up in a bit made me giggle the first time I heard it. I feel like it's cheesy than anything. Why is it giving me rings if the boss is finished?
Probably as a score bonus.
Not the game, Tails. Punched Sonic in a comic. Oof. What's your opinion on the voice cast starting with this game? Personally, I think Roger Craig Smith is... I think Roger's is great as Sonic when he has a voice direction. That's why he's having a different tone in Frontiers, because he actually sounds more mature that time around.
Everyone, it sounds best when they've got a voice direction.
Yeah.
We saw it for ourselves in Unleashed.
Oh yeah.
We saw how bad it can be without direction in Shadow.
Any more info out of him?
Well, it wasn't easy, but yeah.
Well,
I don't know, I feel like Shadow's
maybe
okay.
he's going to use the energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
Well, when the characters don't sound flat as anything.
Do we know how Eggman is getting all these
If
aliens?
anything, 06 is what you mean.
At first, I thought that Yacker was talking about
I don't
all
know,
the nose hair
Rouge
was
still
using
speaks like a
curves.
monotone like
He is
this.
pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment and realized he was saying generators.
Generators.
So, no burps. Well, that's a relief.
Tell me about it.
Oh, Pac-Man
So
remake
basically,
also does that? Nice.
Eggman is using 5 tractor beam generators
Oh, sorry,
to hold their
remaster.
planet in orbit while he scoops the
The
air
boss's
all
Bitcoin
up.
collection was destroyed.
Hold a whole planet.
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine. 5 generators? Well, I've already leveled 2.
So, if my math is correct, That leaves us 3 more of those bad boys to take out.
Nobody said there'd be math, but I'm with you, buddy.
We should get moving. Yacker says the aliens don't have much time.
Once I start moving, I don't need much time.
Rouge is best in Sonic X. I've never finished Sonic X, so I wouldn't know that.
The mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the aliens, and Sonic's world will be the
quick
center of
little,
my interplanetary theme
little,
park.
Reckon you'll be able to get yourself nothing out of
what's it called now? Trivia about Cubot there.
Yes, I
Hold on.
reckon
He
I
did have the
will.
sound of a cowboy
What is your new voice chip?
in here, and then it turned into pirates,
Yes, yes.
gangster,
It's
and
right
then
there.
dad joke. But yeah, but in the original Japanese version, he started as a ninja.
The top bone's connected to the...
Then after getting changed in voice like this, he turned into a sumo wrestler.
Finally, I don't think anything could have been
And
more
then he turned
annoying
into a
than that
freaking
cowboy chatter.
J-pop idol or something before getting turned into his dad voice thing. That joke.
Matey, you're gonna sail off and search for that lumber Sonic. Arr!
I think that's the wrong chip.
No.
Really? Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate?
On the bright side, he's much more exotic now.
Just go find him and fix that. Shortly, I will have no need for those idiots. In just a few hours, Sonic's world will be under my control. When it is, it will be the crown jewel of my amusement park. The greatest amusement park in the universe.
What does Eggman have with freaking theme parks?
You know what's funny, Drift? Tails speaks so much just to reconfigure his pad as a translator, but he can't do simple math.
Next stop, the Starlight Carnival. Next stop, Planet Wisp.
Next stop, Planet Wisp.
Like still under construction. What?
Yeah. It's not the piano. It's more techno this time.
I have a strange feeling that people got the memo for Sweet Mountain and Planet Wisp completely mixed up.
I can't boost. What? I have to
He
drift.
didn't have any
Okay.
boost. He didn't have any boost energy left.
I have a shrivel left though. That's the thing.
Oh. At the very least, when it comes to changing rings, you can see what's in front of you.
Change for the wall and ceiling.
They do this, but they make the intro a piano-heavy remake. Okay, Sega, you agreed there, Cascoder. I don't get it. Someone is just a suggestion. I'll let you tell me. I mean, if we suddenly end up with hard base Green Hill in a future Sonic game, which I think would be something that Sonic team would do, considering what we did in Frontiers,
Oh, whoops.
then yeah, that sounds about right.
I guess tone is just a suggestion.
Oh, you get it right there. Comparing it to Rise of Lyric. Not the most well written, but at the same time, it's not a dumpster fire. Well, I think the biggest question we're going to see from Abby when we do get to Rise of Lyric is, will it be, in his honest opinion, worse than Sonic 4?
Maybe. But I'll have some fun with that at least, even if it's not that good. Because the thing is, at least Boom tries to have an identity to some degree. 4 does not even try that.
I mean, it was trying to be retro, but it just didn't feel like
It did not
at
work.
all.
No, it's just copying the same thing and Rush and just fails. Boom is not copying anything and it still fails. That's the difference. It has a failing identity. 4 doesn't even have an identity. It already had one to begin with, and that was 20 years ago. 30 now. Damn it.
Does Planet Wisp ever get restored without all this mechanical stuff? If not, why not? If not, why doesn't Eggman use his place as the second base of operations? Well, that's a big question, actually. I believe that ended up being a race course in Team Sonic Racing? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Even then, I still believe that it still had all the construction equipment that the stage had.
I mean, he kind of is using it as a second base of operation. He has a factory.
Otherwise, the Wisps could turn the abandoned factory into their own little theme park of their own.
Boom is trying to be a bad game. Well, I mean, the whole setting is a bad game. Because combat doesn't necessarily work that way if it's super slow. That's why they're refining it to a lot of degrees in Frontiers.
Think we need to hear dubstep drums here. We already had the chill house beats from the original, and then we get this. Well, know that no matter what Eggman has, he legally? You telling me that Eggman would take Sonic to court and he'd still lose? He legally can win because Sonic is basically a speed card. Yeah, he is. But still, a whole planet for Eggman to use is pretty useful. Well, I mean, he could have used one all the way back in Adventure 1, but he kept on blowing up the entire moon.
Wait, where am I going? Oh, okay.
Music game feels like FIFA? I don't know about FIFA because they just reuse whatever's trending every single year. FIFA doesn't have an identity, it just uses licensed pop songs. Or whatever they think is appropriate for their cool dude bro audience.
Implying FIFA has an identity is like saying that Fortnite has an identity but it's trying to be Halo.
Wasn't even trying to be Halo to begin with. Eggman could just build Eggman Land on Planet Wisp. He could just have a planet. I don't know. He just wanted to have his own freaking solar system.
No.
Okay, now I get the little additions there for Jade Wisp. Phasing through entire walls! I mean, I get it if you're trying to go to secrets that were otherwise inaccessible from the original, but it still felt cheap.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, Sonic!
Well, I'm stuck. Alright, let's try again.
Sonic.
Can I not leave?
Yeah,
Thank you.
there you go. That's what we needed, just a place to just edge forever.
Halo isn't even Halo though. For now, I mean, Infinite's okay, it's just the multiplayer, they're not even doing anything with it. They're like neglecting something that's literally a goldmine for them. This game really isn't that bad at all, it just has mediocre writing and a bit of lack of focus. That's really the only thing that plagues this game. Also, I love this remix. Whoops. Yo, Cody. 15 days away from Frontiers. Yeah, super close. Damn it. Oh, whoops. I messed up. Okay, not bad. Something tells me Abdul is really bad at not dying. I don't know what is it though. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it's because I just want to get to the end. I'm fine with dying, honestly. I tend to learn more. That's how I got into Unleashed. I hope the sales of Ultimate didn't stop a potential re-release of Sonic Unleashed, though I can only imagine how they could botch Unleashed on modern platforms. Oh, don't even get me thinking on that. Apparently, rumor-wise, it's not official. Apparently, they're trying to port Generations and Unleashed, but they're running through licensing issues with the Havoc engine or some shit. You completed this game 100%. Great job. Even if a couple of bodies drop along the way. Nah, I'm having fun regardless, honestly. There we go. I remember this one.
You know, as alien as this place is, there's something very Eggman-ish.
Besides the
about it.
mediocre rating and relaxed focus, what exactly is so bad about this game? Maybe it's for its simplicity.
Attention guests, if you can hear this message, you are trespassing in an area still under renovation. If you are not a robot, please return to the main park areas and ignore anything evil you might have seen here. Thank you.
It looks like the theme of his park is universal domination and the conquest of alien races.
It's more than a theme, it's a reality. He's using them like some kind of living intergalactic gasoline.
That's pretty low, even for a sleazeball like Eggman.
Some displacement of indigenous aliens and destruction of natural resources may occur. Eggman Enterprises not responsible.
You getting any of that?
Yeah, they're totally freaked out. It sounds like they're in shock because of public transportation and a loony nurse. Oh no, wait, scratch that. They're in shock because of their planet's strange transformation and having been dragged across the universe.
Well, I still can't believe he kidnapped the whole planet. How did somebody do that?
Only
Saying
Eggman
it was
world.
either ice cream or a tractor beam.
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess it wasn't ice cream shooting out of those generators.
If it was, I would get one for back home.
Dude, I'd get two.
Oh, the ice cream
Now,
reference.
if everyone will excuse me, I'm going to put a stop to these renovations.
Persona 5 Royale is finally coming to modern console. Modern platforms. Yeah, that's also a big highlight for Xbox, Switch, and PC, I think, right? You're over-exaggerating the actual danger of this threat. It's just Eggman trying to steal aliens. Nah, I think Eggman just has an ice cream fetish. That was very quick. Sonic eats ice cream. I mean, who wouldn't? Including Game Pass. Oh yeah, true. Still consider this the best Sonic game of the meta era, i.e. the period of Sonic games lasting from 2010 to the present, with the Generations being a close second. I feel like Generations is a lot better than this, but given that Generations has previous... whoops. Given that Generations is more of a celebration than a new game, I can see where that goes. So I think that's where Colors would stand. I don't know, I feel like I would enjoy Generations a lot more. Because Colors, in some cases, it feels monotone. Come on. Alright. The only thing Sonic has been physically shown to eat is chili dogs, so him eating something else would just look weird, true. The game is rather automated in some parts, but when you do gain control of Sonic, it can be really fun and engaging. True. But I wouldn't say this is an elevation, as Sega would like to call it, to the Unleashed Day stages. This is like a partial downgrade. Because you have full control in Unleashed, except for some of the scripted segments, because it's all cinematic in a way, right? A big example would be Jungle Joyride.
There's the generator. It seems like these guys are getting harder and harder to find. I know for a fact these guys are getting harder and harder to beat.
Please remember, all planets in N.Sane's incredible interstellar amusement park are, as far as you know, wholly owned properties of N.Sane Enterprises and its subsidiaries. All unauthorized photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me. We can save a lot of time and broken robots if you just quit now. You try to be reasonable.
Sonic struggled to kill these bosses? Yeah, in like 20 seconds he struggled. Ah.
Weak point. Use the cup.
Before I catch right into the center.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me. Unless it's the United States. God, what a cheesy line.
Wow, sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off. No, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot. See, the important thing here is the alien planet is free.
Absolutely.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of times, but I've never seen you talk to a pile of metal.
Touché.
Hey, we talk to our toaster every day.
Well, I mean, I've talked to my freaking battery box on my PC whenever it doesn't want to interact. Oh, water time. Whee!
Why are you acting like this was a challenge in any way? Cause writing is not good. Alright, another good remix.
I actually missed the aim and break drums in Act 1. Okay.
You can push that, hit the boot. Even you got bubbles.
Oh. It's gonna take a bit, don't worry. Oh.
What are you waiting for? Go to the aquatic aquarium for a boatload
Oh, there's something else I also didn't notice from the original. The freaking underwater rocket music was low passed.
Yep.
In the original, it didn't even need that. Oh.
Well, no, this is a completely different mix. Again, from Lost World.
Ugh.
Ugh, that perfect homing attack sounds horrible.
Oh, very straightforward catch to the goal.
I mean, the original versions. Gotcha. I guess Metal Sonic isn't canon anymore since apparently Sonic has never talked to a pile of metal. Oh, that's a good point. Wait, who... I messed up. Oh, right, double jump. Whoops. Yeah, Aquarium Park now being in any other Sonic game besides Colors, it's literally a crime. This is literally one of the best zones in the game. This, an asteroid coaster, and I guess to a certain degree Planet Wisp also. I don't know, I feel like all the zones in this game are actually really fun. Like, all of them are appealing, cool, awesome. It's just a solid game. Or solid zones, I guess. Nice strike.
Right, I guess.
And since Aquarium Park is technically a planet, is the planet just water itself, or is it all Japanese construction with the water? It's probably the latter. Because if you look at the planet, it looks like a ball of water. So Egon must have built the stuff around it, right? How did he do that? It was already there. Why Japanese theme? Or is it Chinese? It's Japanese. Did Sega even think about this world and how it would be? No, it's Sonic Colors. It's not supposed to be serious. Yeah, you're looking a bit too deep into it when it comes to Sonic standards. Also, this is the original mix. Oh. Bit of a pointless laser over there. No, come on. What instruments and effects will be used? Why am I talking about Aquarium Park only now? Because it's a good zone. It's a good stage. Good zone altogether. Damn it. Oh my god, the light on that's so dumb. I feel like this game gets way too much unnecessary hate. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but then again, there are worse Sonic games out there. There's definitely worse ones out there. Sega only cared how small of a budget they could give the game and still make profit. That's like, unfortunately true. Sonic Labyrinth, which is probably the worst Sonic game from the classic era. I've not played Labyrinth, but I feel like that Dark Brotherhood, just wow. Oh, whoops.
I'm on my way.
Let's not give colors too much credit in order to be better than Forces. You basically just need level design. Pretty much, yeah, which Forces really lacks. Like, even though the act I'm playing right now is not really good, it has nothing to do with Sonic. It's like a side act in a way. Like, it's understandable in that regard. Because it's not a main act, right? It's supposed to be different. In order to be better than Forza, you have to be a video game. I mean, to be
In order to
fair...
be better than forces, you just have to exist.
There is some merit to forces though, it just fails on a lot of things. Ooh. No. Nice slam, quote unquote. Nice slam, okay. Damn it.
A very slow moving slam. That's like the kind of thing I would expect from anyone doing a very slow ball at a bowling alley. Like a steamroller.
You know, I can actually grab that. Alright, whatever. Oh wow, the exit was there. The character models in Sonic Chronicles are absolutely horrifying. You don't want to look at them. In order to be better than Force, they gotta be. Oh, okay, already read that. Anyone here excited for Frontiers? Yes. I'm kind of shocked I got mostly A's in this zone, even though I wasn't really trying.
Past all those fish put me in the mood for sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, try the newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the bucket of sushi. Now with fish.
Ugh, like I was saying.
Fish.
Hey, did somebody here order a clobbering? Are you sure? It says somebody ordered an extra large clobbering topped with everything. Okay. Tell you what, I can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing. Hope you're hungry.
It's better if Sonic just shuts his mouth up instead of talking to giant robots. Alright, I gotta grab Drill and chase his ass, that's right. This is more annoying than the original version. Oh no. Well, that was easy. I remember this being a lot more annoying when I first did it initially. Nothing has happened in the boss fight that is worth putting in the tweet. There's a lot about this fight, doesn't it? Yep, I had a feeling. Is all of that doesn't even give you with like drill. That's so dumb. I've hit like so many of them and none of them gives me a wisp. At this rate, I'd rather just die, honestly.
Like someone in the Discord put a picture of Hide the Pain Harold in the chat.
Huh. You know what? Just drown me. You know, Travis?
That works too.
This guy isn't gonna shoot us a switch in the back. Break it to stop.
No. Yeah, there is a switch. Just got off work early. Ooh, nice. Wait, I didn't get drill. I didn't get nothing. What? Yeah, no, you need drill.
And even stomp him from above? Or you could stun him when he's not moving.
No, it's just a stun. It's not an actual hit. Because if I tried to stomp him, he's just gonna just nail me. Yeah. Oh well.
Only just don't let him pressure you.
Stay cool, then attack. Yeah, with what? Like that? I don't know if I can call that an attack. Oh, okay. It is an attack, I guess. I think Drill just one-shots him immediately into the next phase. Alright.
It is possible to also get Drill in the side-scrolling bit as well. But that is only from letting a rocket blow up one of the orbs around you. Like that.
Come on. Oh my god. Ah, these rockets have such horrible timing. There we go. Because if I use drill, he just runs away. And spazzes out. Oh, I missed him.
Neither his stump would end up working out. And he's spewing out his Bitcoin collection. Lovely.
A bee.
A bee. Because it's hip to fuck bees.
Great job, Sonic.
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased. And a little nauseous. I grabbed a bite at the bucket of sushi.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.
Well.
Next stop, the asteroid coaster.
The asteroid coaster.
There we go, the Nega Wisp.
Frenzy. Another great remix.
Oh, almost missed it there.
Oh. What did you miss? You missed the quote-unquote boss fight in Aquarium Park. I just got done with Act 1 of Asteroid Coaster. I like how I almost have 1/3 of the red rings without even trying.
Here, poochie, poochie, poochie.
Oh, whoops. Oh,
You forgot to piss on the moon.
super late on the reticle. Yo, Jerry, thank you for the follow.
You forgot to piss on the moon. Simple as that.
The moon's not that small.
Not for Saturn.
Saturn's like super huge.
Well, you just dreaded of it!
Yo, what's up, Jerry? How you doing? Nom, 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 nom. Oh. You got an earring? What earring? These are my headphones. Ow! Ah. Alright, close enough. Damn it. Ah. Come on. Oh, I fell for it again. Okay. I thought that was an earring. I don't know what you're smoking, Jerry. I'm playing this like super badly right now. There we go. There we go. How'd I go from a C to an A? What the? Okay. Oh, right. Whoops. There we go. Sonic Color is nostalgic. DS version I have most memories with. Well, you're just in luck. I'm gonna play the DS version on Tuesday. Oh, okay. Here's the original mix now. Oh no, it's the ringed one. Oh, okay, now we're really in Saturn. Oh, okay, I see the button.
Cody's asking, are you going to use a single screen pack for the DS version? Nah, I think he'll stream it just like he did on Colors,
Yeah.
off screens.
I'll do both screens. For colors, just so like how I did
With Sonic Rush.
Sonic Rush.
What is this place? Whoa. This is where he
It does
converts
offer
them into
widescreen though.
strange, negative aliens with the freaky energy.
I mean, I'm using RetroArch, so it's already kind of widescreen.
Oh, there you are.
You're gonna be at work probably? Oof.
Did you find anything interesting? Look at all of them. He's captured thousands of aliens.
Don't worry. We'll get him out.
Sonic, I haven't seen Yacker for a while.
You'll have to excuse me, buddy. I have a generator to shut down.
I feel your Tails. Just don't let negativity get to you. You do not want anything like that. I face that way too much on Twitter anyway.
Is that why you're smashing the keyboard?
It's because I was preparing my set list for my slot on Radio Sega tonight, which starts in less than 10 minutes.
Ah. Well,
So this is the part where I'm unfortunately have to bail out of the chat.
no problems.
But if you're somehow still on the final boss
I
in the,
won't
in
be.
the 2 hours after I'm done, you won't be. Then yeah, well yeah, good luck with the rest of the stream. And I'll see you Tuesday.
No worries. Take care, Rexy.
Bye.
Oh wait, that's Frenzy. Aw, you piece of... Well, that was easy. Yo, Omar. You had a couple of things happen on your end. What's up? Everything's well. I'm just about to finish Sonic Colors. I think this was Act 5. It was Act 5. Alright, this is gonna be a full roller coaster right now. What a way to end it. Oh. That was not intended, but sure. Ah. Exams moment today was a thing. Well, hopefully he did good though. Oh god, it's this one. But then one day was question by question the homework we had last week copy pasted. It even says check page 63 for more info. That's a lazy teacher or professor. Okay, this isn't the last boss, but
You know, I don't
next
like
one
what
is.
you're doing to my friends in there. It's messed up. So I'm gonna mess you up. Yeah, that's right. I'm stretching. You got a problem with that?
Yo,
I wanna be able
Noxus.
to fully enjoy taking you apart without some pulled muscle slowing me down. Okay, now I'm ready. Of course, if you want to run away,
How are you?
please feel free. There's no shame in it. Well, maybe a little shame.
Probably, but finally in your stream, no worries.
You guys don't talk much, do you? Fair enough. Don't say I didn't warn you.
How are things from Shadow to what you did last time? I hate Sonic 4. Secret Rings was very questionable, especially on the final boss, the one before, you know, Eraser Jin turning into a monster. Black Knight was really fun. I enjoyed Shadow. 06 is, you know, 06. It still has its moments. It's fun, but it has its moments of being bad. Unleashed, I thoroughly enjoyed, but I don't... Never play and stream while being sleep deprived, by the way. Because that's what I did with Unleashed, and it ain't pretty. But I did enjoy Unleashed, both versions, pretty well. Shadow I surprisingly enjoyed too, even though it has some shortcomings. Other than that, yeah, I'm here. Sonic 4 sucks. Four isn't that bad, just 99% bad. Yeah, most of it is just nostalgia pandering. Totally not nostalgia pandering. Like for a mobile game, yeah, sure, it's neat. It's a neat time waster, but for console release, it's yeah.
That should put a stop to this whip-draining insanity.
The whole nostalgia pandering thing makes sense from a historical standpoint because people getting to experience older games via VC, Xbox Live, Virtual Console, Xbox Live, PSN, same reason why Mega Man 9 went to 8-bit. The thing is, Mega Man is respecting the source material. Sonic 4 is not respecting the source material.
That was almost difficult.
Sonic, you did it!
Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Thanks. Hey, we both
And most of the gameplay
more.
gimmicks don't even make sense, like holding a torch.
All right, but one that's, you know, less evil than this one.
It's just trying to copy Sonic 1 and 2 and Rush, and just failing at execution altogether.
Getting free?
Looks like it. Once the power went off, the locks vanished. I hope Yakker's okay.
I think you'll be fine. You don't think the weapon you were shot with still works?
Not without power flowing to it. I think we're all good.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, you see, it's funny.
tractor beams are gone. The planets are free.
Was there ever any doubt? I mean, really? Great job, buddy.
With all the generators destroyed, we can blow this joint and head home. We did it, dude.
We? I don't remember you fighting off any insane robots.
True. Well, good job to you on inventing a translator that allowed us to speak to the aliens and figure out exactly what we needed to do so we weren't running around the park looking like idiots. Oh no, wait. That was me.
Good point. Either way, we can get out of this crazy place and go home.
Good point.
Looks like the aliens are happy to be going home too. I think we're in the middle of a party.
The middle? We are the party. I think we're their guests of honor.
Totally.
Ah, right. I didn't know Sonic could breakdance. Too bad there's terminal velocity.
Next up, critical system failure. Repeat, critical system failure.
Ho, ho, ho! That fool Sonic thinks he's won because he destroyed all my generators. Well, the mind control cannon is full enough for what it has to do. I will have the last laugh!
The last laugh? How is laughing last special? Isn't that like being the slowest one to get the joke?
Yeah, I laugh last all the time. People look at me like I'm an idiot. Forget about it. That's because you are an idiot.
You talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. There's nobody else here, so I must be talking to you. Why haven't we fixed your voice chip yet?
Yo, quit busting my batteries over here. I've been working on it all day.
What does that even mean? Oh, never mind. In a few seconds, it won't matter anyway, since the world will have only one thing on its mind.
What's that, boss?
Me.
For a second, I thought Eggman said good boy. I thought Sonic said good boy. Yo, Max. We still have a chance to triumph. 2010's era for this series, I don't have a lot of good things to say about this period for this franchise. Only really Sonic Colors and Generations were the good games. Like, actually really good. Everything that comes after them, nosedive. Mania also. I was kind of referring to everything. Everything like from the modern setting.
Yo, what do you mean impossible? Your plans have been crushed by Sonic for like ever. He stops you like it's his job or something. In fact, I can't remember a plan he didn't stop. What are you talking about? He hasn't stopped all of them.
Name one. Way to pay attention, pal.
Thank you, buddy! Hey, my voice! It's back! All right!
Ah, there's the sweet sound my auditory processors know and love.
Now I remember why we changed his voice chip. No matter. I may have suffered a setback, but this thing's far from over. I will crush Sonic! The man gets an A for effort, that's for sure!
On my end, I'd argue against colors, but I'd rather not because of massive debate. I mean, if you don't like colors, that's more than fine. If you like colors, again, more than fine. I'm like somewhere in the middle. Eggman stopped a few, true.
Hey, Tails?
Yeah?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Good, so it's not just me.
when I feel the ground shaking under my feet and see plumes of dust rising and rubble tumbling and aliens running for their lives, yeah, I get a bad feeling. So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?
This isn't joke time. This is running to the space elevator time.
Sorry.
Colors Wii, that is. I don't know about the DS version. Gotcha. Well, the DS version is more of a rush game. But with wisps. Alright, terminal velocity. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Time to bail!
Isn't there?
It can't be!
Leaving so soon?
There are no lines, and I've saved the best rides for last. At least let me stab your hand so you can come back in.
I know you're trying to be clever with this whole amusement park pun thing, but it's just coming off lame. So just say you're going to destroy us and stop embarrassing yourself.
Curse you, Sonic! Not only do you foil my plans, but you foil my speeches as well! I work hard on them! No matter, I will destroy you, and I will be victorious! Is that better?
Like a million times better. Thank you.
This robot is special!
So much for a guy with 300
He's powered
IQ.
by the energy from your little friends. He is invincible! So I'd say it's been nice knowing you, but it hasn't.
I have to admit I'm a little scared. I don't think we can beat this guy.
See you on the ground, buddy.
Huh? Sonic, no!
Just got one last thing to do. As for you...
Ow. Tails did not have to irate me. Oh. Wait. Holy crap. I keep expecting him doing laser like 4, 5, 6 times. But maybe that's in the later phases. You thought Colors V was decent. It is decent though. Ah, damn it. Oh, that's dumb.
You horrid little hedgehog!
Unlimited color. Final color blaster.
Oh hey, they fixed the the final color UI. It's not white squares anymore. Cool. Even though it's a very mediocre explosion, it's still cool. Some like it quite a lot, others are in the middle of the road, but for myself, I just dislike it a lot. It's understandable. Sometimes simplicity is just not very good. Plus the story is really childish. It's funny from Cubot and Orbot's perspective, but it's mediocre from Sonic's perspective.
This might not end well.
Wouldn't that destroy the freaking planet? Wouldn't that literally destroy the planet though? Yeah, I will say this though, CGI in the ending cutscenes are incredible. It may not be as mind-blowing as Unleashed intro, but it still looks great for 2010. Yeah, I guess. It just feels like the budget is heavily dumbed down compared to Unleashed. Because Unleashed did multiple of them, right? Considering how the writers for this period are the ones from Happy Tree Friends and publicly admitted knowing nothing about the series in 2013, that somehow caused a positive thing. This being the first mainline game since 2 where the final boss didn't end with a supersonic fight.
Man, I can't believe you made it through that.
Yeah, they're not writing for the series anymore. Good.
The only thing I was thinking about was getting pushed into an elevator.
Well, a hedgehog's gotta do what a hedgehog's gotta do.
Great job, Sonic.
Thanks, but I had a little help during that last part.
Oh yeah, okay, the wisps neutralize it. I was gonna say, like, how did they get rid of the black hole?
He said, thank you for saving us.
You're welcome. Thank you for saving us.
He says, you are welcome.
That thing's translating pretty good.
Yep, I finally got all the kinks out. We can talk to them perfectly now. Oh, great. He says, goodbye, my friends, I have to go. Just when I got this thing...
Power of friendship.
Better late than never, buddy.
I mean...
Right on.
I guess it works? I don't know. I feel like the wisps actually work really well in this game compared to Lost World where and Forces where they really serve no purpose. Yeah, I think this is the only game, you know, the game that's centered around the wisps works. They're shoehorned in Lost World and they're shoehorned in Forces. Project Sonic Colors. Ah, boy. I have a reason as to why they were there. Whether it's good or not depends on how you see it. I don't know the reason, so I'll have to see that for myself. And now for the longest credit sequence in any Sonic game. I love the music in this, but it's nearly 15 minutes long. Ah, boy. Oof.
Faster, you idiot! Faster! Put your backsides into it!
Technically, we don't have backsides, boss.
I don't care! Just push! We have to hurry! I already have my revenge planned out, and next time I will not fail!
Of course you won't, boss. Of course you won't. On the bright side, a certain someone got their voice back.
I feel like my old self! All I want to do is talk, talk, talk! Hey, remember when we were chasing those little alien guys? What's up with those things anyway? They sure were funny looking! Smell good though? What I wouldn't give for the maddening silence of space right about now. Sushi, hey, I heard they started using fish! Bummer we didn't bring any with us! Not that we can eat it since we're robots, but we could have looked at it! I love looking at stuff! I love stuff! The fireworks show game was great! Hey, how did we get all this stuff to blow up like that anyway? Loved it! By the way, did we destroy Sonic this time? No, I'm sorry. We never destroy Sonic. Where are we going? Look at that star.
I have a question. How the hell is Eggman breathing in space if his spaceship is cracked? Nitro Fuel says hi. Oof. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. I was gonna ask, isn't this game the only game focused on the wisps? And they did mention why the wisps appeared in the other games. This game is centered around the wisps because Eggman kidnapped them. And then in the next 2 or 3 games that involve the wisps have no purpose. Like, they just shouldn't be there. Like, this is the key game for the wisps. After that, there is no key game anymore for the wisps. Okay. Alright, well. That's it from me. This has been Sonic Colors. I know I didn't play the original version, but I played Ultimate for the sake of clarity and 60 FPS. And trying out the Jade Wisp, aka the Ghost Wisp. Because if I play the Wii version, it's gonna have to be emulation, and I would be stuck with 30 frames. Even though there's a hack to put it at 60, I still... Like, I have ease of access through my PS5 directly. It's installed, everything's there. With colors, at least. And that's it. Everything else from here, it's gonna be either PC or emulation. Alright, well, that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on Tuesday with Colors DS. And, yeah. Thank you to Rexy and Miss Faith over here for joining in. Thanks to everyone that came in today. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you enjoy this game? I'd give it a 7. It's alright. 6.57, around that area. Never explained. Play the next game to find out. Oh boy. That next game is Sonic Lost World, I think, right? Fake fan or not playing the original. But yeah, I give this game a 7. For what it is, it's a solid 7. It's not as fun as Unleashed for me, because Unleashed is super ambitious. Unleashed is like a 9 for me. The only thing that's setting Unleashed back is some of the glitches and the wackiness of day stages being, you know, control-wise, mechanically, it's a bit odd at times when you turn with Sonic. And the frame rate. And the loading times, here and there. I didn't... Shockingly, on my PS3 Slim, I didn't experience horrible loading times. Like, the loading times were actually fine. They're not as long as Nitro Fuel, but... For PS3, it's really solid. Yo, Kiri, thanks for the sub. Or, for the follow, sorry. But, yeah. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on Tuesday with Colors DS. Until then, have a good day.